Hey people, it's Friday the 13th. I'm having trouble with my phone. And part of it is, oh man, I might need my shades. Part of it is, I don't know what I'm doing. I've been doing so many videos and things that I've used up all my storage. So the video shut off on me that I was doing. So I've been deleting things, but I got a feeling. See, I don't even know what I've told you. Did I tell you it's the 13th? Friday the 13th, again. Anyway, I've deleted a bunch of stuff, so I hope there's enough room to do a video. I'm trying to do my little walk, and it helps a lot if I can just talk while I'm doing it. So, I don't know. I've talked about a bunch of stuff already today. I guess I don't need to talk. Perfect little patch of grass. This guy does have some good grass over here. Not weed. Yeah, they're Jesus people. I see the sign. It's hidden behind all that greenery. Okay, so I'm going to walk this way again. We'll do one more walk around this block. I must walk. All right, so it's a beautiful day. It really is. It's a lot warmer now, and the sun is up there, so now I'm squinting my eyes. Earlier, it was so cloudy. Didn't need to worry about it. But even when it's cloudy, you know, sometimes you get a glare. There's a glare that comes through. So you still have the rays. Like you can get a sunburn, I guess, when you're on a cloudy day. Yeah, these leaves will be gone soon. I've even got ripples in the leaves. And down in there's one of them green things. More green things. And it's got lots of brown. I don't know, probably need to look that up, see what it is. Should watch where I'm walking so I don't get hit in the head with a branch. Yeah, so that's that water treatment plant right there I was talking about. No, I don't want to work for one of those. I thought about it. I thought to myself, they might need somebody, and that's just a walk away. You know, walk around the corner and go to work. I'm going to stay on the sidewalk or the road instead of going down by the river is what I'm trying to say. Take me to the river. I would really like to go visit Washougal Canyon. I want to go up Washougal Canyon. I used to live up there. There's a motocross track up there, which was in my backyard, and I didn't know it. So I didn't live there during the time of the motocross, but in between the time. Meaning it probably like happened once a year or something. Big old race. And Washougal was in my backyard. But what it was I lived on 500 acres. And I was renting a house on the 500 acres from a guy that was running cattle. So during a certain part of the year, the cattle was right there in the yard, right all around me. My daughter was in kindergarten, and that's when I first wrote that paper, turn on your light so you're not in the dark. It was up there in that house. And I'd really like to go visit that house. See if it's still there. See if somebody's living in it. You know, I was in bed one night in that house. I was in bed one night, and in the middle of the night, somebody came in the house, went to the bathroom, and then left. And I'm going, what's the deal? I didn't get up to go see who it was. I just stayed there And they left. They just needed a bathroom. They knew it was there. So, there you go. Just never know who's coming into your house while you're asleep. I don't know if they woke me up or if I was already just laying there. I told you guys about going to bed with a notepad because I was waking up from dreams all night long and they were interesting. So I wanted to write them down because, you know, if you don't write them down immediately, you kind of forget about them. Sometimes I remember them the next day, but, you know, like when I wake up, maybe I don't remember them, and a little bit later, it pops in my head, ah! No, there's just been strange dreams. I really did have some weird things happen to me at that house. But we shall see. I doubt I'll get back up there, and it's really not that important. It's just that there were great things that happened there. I read the scriptures a lot when I was there because I had this insatiable urge to learn. And I was up there with nothing. No TV, no telephone. My daughter was in kindergarten, but I did have that journal that my mother had given me. I'm gonna go take off my sweater. I'm back at Nancy's house, which for now is my home. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I was talking about that house, so, you know, I found out later from a boyfriend that lived there, hold on, that, probably gonna get cold if I take my sweater off, but it's hot with it on. Okay, kids are just getting home from school, dogs are barking, and I'm walking here. I think I'll go across the grass and head this way where I've already been. And yes, I get distracted. So I was talking about that house and dreams and just things that happened there. Kind of a lot of long stories, which I can't really tell. You know, there's just too much to it is why. I told you guys about this guy named Marco. Once upon a time, I was obsessed with that man. He's just a little guy. He had little guy syndrome. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but they become bigger than life. Some of them. He probably got picked on a lot when he was a kid. Any old who, he was from New York. You know, clean across the country. And he was an Italian. So yeah, I think they might be known for their tempers. I don't know. But he definitely was larger than life, even though his body was not. But he sure did have charisma. Plus he, I believe he was a wizard. And yes, I did catch him. I don't know if it's putting a spell on you or just hypnotizing you, telling you what to do. But he did. He was, I'll tell you what, he's probably dead anyway. But he had me laying. Maybe my head was in his lap, I'm not sure. But he had gotten me to go to sleep. And he was telling me, I guess I shouldn't say all that, but he wanted me to make love to him with passion. And that's what he was trying to do, instill into my brain. And I woke up in the middle of it. So there you go. Can't be putting no spell on me, boy. Anyway, you guys do need to be careful because there's stuff out there all over the place. Don't know if you're strong enough to withstand it. I was obsessed by him, you know, like for a very long time. And maybe he did that. It's really sad. He wasted that many years of my life. And he did. He did ask me to marry him, but I couldn't trust him. So I couldn't do it. Even though that's what I wanted. I wanted him. But no, I couldn't trust him. So, you can't be marrying somebody you can't trust. Pretty sad. I think there at the end I was trying to torment him for the torment he gave me. So you should be careful because things do come back to haunt you, to plague you, because I'm sure he went through some misery too, but not for a long time. Meaning I was miserable for a long time and then he was miserable after. I chased him. Shouldn't have done that. You guys don't chase people. There's some nice grass. So it needs to be mowed where it gets too tall. And then it needs to not be mowed too short. Okay, so Friday the 13th. What is that famous for? Bad things? They said to hug a black cat for luck. I saw that on Facebook. I do scroll a lot on Facebook. I don't have all those other things going on. Like my sister, I'm not sure what she scrolls on, if it's TikTok, but she looks at cat videos. And I can see why they'd make you laugh. She's shown me a few of them. So I've made it around the block twice. I gotta get some things going on. Right now my channel's going on, okay? I'm not sure what the future's gonna bring. And I appreciate your encouraging words, Miss Linda. Thank you very much. And I do want you guys to spread me around. And if you haven't seen my earlier videos, you need to do that. Go back a year. Go back to July 16th, 2023. And you'll see my very first video that I actually was using. What I did was I just turned on the camera. You know, I turned on this phone, the camera, and I didn't turn down the TV. I just was experimenting. I'm gonna go around this other way. I'll just go back around the block. That guy's mowing his lawn and it's loud. Oh, and they've got one of those things. I have one of those things. I'll show you. It's a water trough. It looks like it's a 4 foot. Yeah, I had one just like it. Can you see it? It's like 4 foot by 2 foot. 2 foot wide, 2 foot tall, 4 foot long. And it is metal, and it is a water trough. But you also, people have made, it could be made into a double tub, you know, when you're living out in the country. I think me and my person from a while back anyway, the one I lived with on that property, but we never did anything like that. But you could. It would fit 2 people, one on each side. Make yourself a hot tub. I've seen those, what do they call them? You know, when you're in the country and you just make do with what you got. but I'm not sure what they call it. I'm just gonna go right back to this house. See, the lawnmower disappeared, but now he's coming back around. So I'll just turn around and go right back around too. So far away. Everybody is so far away, really. When I say everybody, I mean my family. I'm here with family, and I'm so grateful and so glad. But I'm just saying, my daughter is clean across the United States, and my grandkids, 4 of them are there in Pennsylvania, and Kevin is in the Army somewhere. I don't know where he's at. I know he went to Oklahoma in the beginning, but I'm just not sure where he's at now. He's on TikTok. That's where he's at now. He keeps posting videos. He's a cutie. All my children are cuties. We were blessed. Our family. Meaning we could look a lot worse. We should be grateful. And that guy's mowing his lawn, and his grass isn't even that tall. What kind of a car is that? That's a Buick. It's a Buick Regal. I think my dad probably had something similar to that. He used to drive Buicks. And I'm thinking it was a Buick they had converted to propane too. Had a propane tank in the back, in the trunk. And you could switch from propane to gasoline. Pretty trip. Pretty trip. Okay, so my sister read me this little thing that was online. It was a review. It wasn't even really a review. I don't know how you would call it. But a Toyota Prius went across country and got 93 miles to the gallon. It's in the World Book of Records or something. Anyway, that's what I like. I want a lot of good gas mileage and still have power. But you know, I've been riding in these electric cars, and they seem to have power, and they are quiet. You gotta be careful. So Nancy said they make them loud so that you can hear them, because people can't hear, and it's true. I can't tell when Dad's car was running, but it would move when you put it in gear. So he's got a hybrid. And it's a 2014 Toyota Prius. And it's a large one. Kind of almost looks like a wagon, but not, you know. It acts like a wagon. Mom and Dad always had wagons when I was a little teeny thing, when I was a kid. Well, it sounds like he turned it off, unless he's going to turn it back on. I'm just walking back and forth in the front over here. Okay, you people out there, share me with your friends and your family. You members of the church, share me with your strays. I'm calling them strays because I know that's how you feel about them. They've strayed away. And that guy turned on his lawnmower again. He had it off. But he's almost done. Besides that, I will pass him pretty quick, so it won't matter. He's doing a good old job, boy. You're so far away. Okay, I'm going to cross the road and go to the left instead of going to the right. Yes, I know. I've got to do something with this hair. I think about cutting it, but then I don't want to cut it. Be like Samson, you know. Your strength is in your hair. And also Porter Rockwell. I've got to read those books. I brought them. I bought them for my mother. And I told her, you know, I need those back. She's been gone 5 years. But I found them. So I have them. Porter Rockwell was the bodyguard to Joseph Smith. Pretty important dude. And I'd like to know about that. You know, Joseph went through so much. So much. So I can see why he needed a bodyguard. Would have been nice if he'd had it all the time. So I don't know what happened. But you know, they came for him. The people that were against the Mormons. They made up lies. They constantly were putting him in jail. Coming and taking him away. Him and his brother Hiram, at the last time they were killed in Carthage jail. They came barreling up the stairs and into the bedroom where they were and shot them. Killed them. For what? Believing in God? So you gotta be careful, people. That's been going on a long time. 1830 is when the church was organized. And I don't know what year he was killed. Him and Hiram both were killed. John Taylor, I'm sure, was injured. I'm not really quite sure, but he made it through that ordeal. He might have been under the bed. I really don't know. I really hate the things people do. Those that cause harm, cause injury to their fellow man, especially someone who was doing so much good. But that's what the evil wants. The evil wants to kill those who do good. Do, 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 do. All right, I need a different song. I need to quit concentrating on my fellow being so far away. Because that's just the way it is. But someday that's going to change. All right, I'm going to go down here. This is Silvernail. So I just was walking down Silvernail. And then this road, Riddell, Riddell. Riddell. That's a weird looking tree too. Okay, he's got white bark. Can you see the bark? Nice. Now one day these trees will be way up there. And they will have to do something because the roots are gonna mess everything up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the house. Just gotta go around the corner and down a couple, 3 houses. I think she might be the 3rd house. I don't remember all the things I've talked about. I know because I also, besides talking, I listen and delete. And I've deleted a lot of stuff this morning. I know what happened last time was that I missed some updates. So when I missed the updates, it messed up things. And my sister Nancy says, yeah, when you miss updates, it can start messing with you. Giving false reports and stuff. Like the fact that my storage is full when it's not. I mean, because after we got the updates fixed, I looked and it was hardly taking up anything. So something's wrong, and I've missed some updates again. So maybe that's what it is. And from what I understand, in order to get the updates, you've got to have room. So you got to delete some stuff to do that. So I'm just going to have to get some help. And yes, I'm just not aware of what YouTube takes. Because I kind of got a feeling every video I put on YouTube is still on my storage. I thought it wasn't. I thought it would go away. And I'm gonna stop. My feet are tingling. My back is saying, hey. And my head says, you know what? I want an attitude adjustment. I think I'm gonna go get one. And then, this isn't quite 30 minutes. I'll wait until 30 minutes and then I'll let you guys go. I smell cleaner. What did you clean with? What did you clean with, huh?
Oh, in the bathroom, it's that bleach scrubby bubble stuff.
That's bleach.
It has bleach in it, yeah.
Yeah. Me and bleach aren't too good of friends. Okay, let's see. What do I want? Okay, do I have a cup up here? I don't. All right. I'm going to go into the garage.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave this on the counter, okay? Will that be all right?
Sure, of course. Yeah. I'm finished with moving and wiping.
Okay, well, I'm going to go out here.
Go for it.
I just don't want my cord to disappear.
Okay,
I need that thing. Okay, so now I'm out in the dark. Okay, I don't even know if I can see what I'm doing. That's a wall. Okay, where's the door? Doorknob. There it is. Okay. All right. So I'm in the garage. That's where my fridge is. Let's see. Oh, I do have a drink in here. Okay. Ouch. Oh, my back. I'm just a baby. Just a baby. I don't think I want to sit down there yet. Come back over here. And borrow a lighter. Because my lighter has gone kapooty. It says, hey, I'm out of fluid, so you can't do anything. Yes, my hair is already a little bit oily, but what I'm talking about is I'm going to coat. I'm going to coat my scalp with that coconut oil. And then I'm going to run it through my hair. And even though the day is mostly gone, when I go about doing it, I'm going to leave it in there. So since the day has mostly gone, I might just wait a little bit longer and then leave it in all night. Coconut oil is really great. And I was listening to Dr. Barbara O'Neill. I put the doctor there, but I'm sure she was, if she's not now. But she has a lot to say, scientific-wise, about the things that we need in our bodies, different things. Like this one she did this morning, I haven't listened to the whole thing. I've listened to half of it. And her thing she was talking about was different types of oil that would be good for us to take. And out of all the ones listed, coconut oil was the best. Okay? You're not supposed to sit there and drink it. you know, like a lot. You do want to get it in your system, but you know, too much bad will make you bad. But she did say, what was it she said? That coconut oil is ready to process and that our bodies use it for energy instead of storing it up. That's the one fat it's not storing up. Now, it might store up what you don't use, but she said that it is using, your body is using it for energy instead of storing it up. Because I think there's some things, you know, that it just stores up as fat. So, I don't know. There's more I have to learn, of course. And we just passed 30, and I passed my 33. So, I know. The big thing about my threes is when they show up, just show up, you know, not that I planned it. There'll be times when I stop a video, or there'll be times when I go and like something and I'm number 33. I think that's pretty cool. So, you're going to go. I'm going to let you go here in just 1 second. So, happy trails, you people. Love you. Take care. Be nice. Have a good day.